Peace up. Peace up. A-Town down. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Sammy Socialite.
What's up, JT?
We bring you another episode of Hot Sauce. Right now, it is fucking crazy in the music game, and we're gonna talk about all that shit today.
First and foremost, happy birthday, little sis. Welcome to the 30 Club.
Feliz cumpleaños.
I'm just
adding
to it.
Nah, shout out to little sis.
Mm-hmm. It's up this weekend, baby.
You need to make sure it's down, but whatever.
Hey, man.
That's why you got your top braids.
Yep. My sister turned 30, and we're all adults now. That's crazy.
She been an adult. That's our view, but whatever. So like, is 30 like the new adult?
No, but just realizing now we are all in our 30s, living the way we're living. After seeing how our parents live and realizing that shit is all a lie, it's like, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like, yeah, this is not what I thought my 30s was going to be at all. None of us thought this. None of us.
I actually never thought about my 30s.
The only thing I thought about my 30s was I was going to be married with kids by now.
I mean,
that's it.
I kind of felt like I would be a superstar already.
That too. I thought I was going to be like Michael Jordan.
Halfway there.
We're close.
Boy, bye.
Halfway. All right. We all talk about this quote unquote
Michael B. Jordan. Like, fuck out of here.
I'm talking about Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
More like Michael Z. Jordan.
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly. That's where you would be in the alphabet, you know, A, B, C. You're, anyway.
All right, let's talk about this quote-unquote propaganda this nigga want to talk about. He's talking about the war. He's talking about the war on Drake. Ain't no fucking war on Drake.
The war? Who said? So
you said it.
If you said it's not a war on Drake.
You said it, not me.
I'm just
repeating the words that you told me.
When did I say that?
You said that on the rundown.
I didn't. That's what you had typed.
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Drake is Thanos and y'all motherfuckers is trying to avenge. And you need to stop this. Stop doing this playing both sides shit because I don't like it.
Why you don't like it?
Because you are a Drake fan. Like, stop with the propaganda. Like,
but isn't it not okay to be a fan of both rappers? Because all it is,
why I will not
choose. For rap fans, it's like all it is both of us like the artist. Now I will say, as time passes on, there's a bit more bias between each side, and that gets clearer as day. That is clear.
Yeah, it's biases on both sides.
I know.
The Kendrick people refuse to fucking speak now.
They've been speaking though.
They refuse to fucking speak.
They've been speaking though.
Sure they have. They refuse to fucking speak because they was bitching and moaning about how long it was taking Drake to respond. Drake has responded twice. They boy ain't said shit and they're fucking quiet.
Because we all agree on the same thing. He's on the clock, but he's gonna take his time. The only thing is,
but again, how does Kendrick get to take his time to respond? But the same people who saying that bullshit was trying to get Drake to respond instantly. You see what I'm saying? It's different. Niggas have different standards for both of the people. It's annoying.
All it is each stand base is moving the goalposts. That's all that really is.
That's what it's
That's
called.
all it is. One side's gonna move goalposts that way.
Shit.
The other side's gonna move goalposts. That's just what it is.
I don't like
it's rap. It's been going on since the beginning of time. The only difference now is social media.
That's not rap. That's y'all's version of hip hop.
No, that's rap in general. That's been going on since the beginning of time. The only difference between now and back then is that social media just amplifies everything. Just like what's going on in life now, social media is literally amplifying all the things that already been going on with us since the beginning of time.
Right.
All right, so I guess, do you want to go back to the beginning? Because apparently there may be some people who might not know what's going on, which if you don't know what's going on in this day and age, unless you don't have a phone, I don't know how you don't know. That's just weird to me, but you want to go or you want to go?
Just go ahead and talk, because that's what you do.
So all of this started from one verse off like that. off Future's album. We Don't Trust You, which we will talk about shortly. We Don't Trust You and We Still Don't Trust You. Both are contenders for albums of 2024, but again, we'll get to that in a second. So, in the track, well, for now it is, but the current, when the We Don't Trust You dropped, it was the feature were all hidden, and then Like That came out with Kendrick Lamar shooting at both Drake and J. Cole. Now, contrary to popular belief, all of this initially started from first person shooter. When J. Cole said him, Drake, and Kendrick were both the big three, but he's feeling like Muhammad Ali. And so there's other verses on there where if you have listening ears, when you listen back after Like That, you'll see that, you know where I'm going. Them biracial boys started all this shit from jump. Kendrick just simply responded, and then the whole timeline just went to hell.
But then, like,
and wow,
when you say shit like that, like, what is the purpose of you saying that shit?
Because
you never in your life have called Drake or J. Cole them biracial niggas until it became a Kendrick thing. Like, that's the weirdo shit I'm talking about. That is fucking weird. I'm not over here.
Weirdo shit is people thinking AI is okay.
Bro, I'm not over here calling Kendrick fake Black Panther, bro. Like, that's just unnecessary. That's not, I guess, if that's why niggas like
weird. I don't think that's weird, bro.
I mean, nigga, you act like niggas can't help that they biracial. Like, I don't like that shit because that's that same energy that they be trying to get Lotto, and she don't deserve that shit because her bitch is black.
That's Lotto.
I know you're not talking about Lotto, but I'm saying that energy because people calling her biracial, saying she shouldn't be able to say nigga because her mom is white. Exactly. So fuck you people for trying to make Drake feel bad that his mom is white.
That's not really the reason why we're doing it, but
why are you doing it? It's so, I'm asking why
it's funny. Because it's so funny in general. I'm saying so many people. It's funny when. Okay, this is going completely off subject, but a lot of times we're gonna go back to what you were saying about Lotto. I see a lot of times, especially on Twitter, where a lot of black people like to joke and talk shit about biracial ass people and want to claim they're black or not black just based off of what type of parents shit. That shit is weird. If you black, you black. It don't matter how the fuck you're raised. You're black. It don't matter. Point blank period.
You have a black parent, you are black.
Yes, if you have a black parent, you're black. I don't like this whole weirdo step black shit that motherfuckers try to pull with the WNBA. You try to treat one person one way because they have a black mom and a white dad, and you treat somebody else another way who has a black dad and a white mom. Now that shit is weird. My bad. That shit is weird. With this Drake Kendrick shit, that's just jokes.
Okay.
Because really, my real stance on that is my real stance on that is black people who try to act like you're better than others because you were raised in a full black household. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it because we both were raised in a full black household. But just trying to shit on biracial people that didn't ask for it, that's just weird.
I mean,
that's weird.
Who gets an award?
Who gives a fuck?
Who gets an award for being raised by two black
parents? And the thing is about that. The thing about that is also it'd be more so the new blacks that do it. The folks that just found out a few years ago that they're really black. They want to go the extra mile to act like they're real black and black.
I'm dead.
I mean, there'd be some folks. I did not think this was a real thing for real, but there are some black folks out here who were not raised in black environments who just found out maybe 4 or 5 years ago that they are black, and they be real extra about the shit. It's true. I didn't think it was true, but it's true. All that says to me is I was glad to know my blackness when I was of age.
I mean, that's fine, but since jokes is greater than facts, well, fuck size 7, nigga. How about that?
I mean, yeah, right to it.
Ta-da-ta. Like, it's not, but that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit is pissing me off because y'all do not dictate how the fuck I'm supposed to feel about some music or shit. Like, I'm not picking between Drake and Future. I will continue to listen to both Drake and Future's music. Drake and Future have some of the best songs together. In Too Deep is literally one of my top 5 favorite Drake songs, and it definitely has Future on it. I'm not picking between them niggas. They could be squabbling all day. Still gonna listen to that shit. I listen to Like That every time I get in the fucking car. At the same breath, I listen to fucking All the Parties every time I get in the fucking car. Like, I listen to Drake, I listen to him and Kendrick. I'm not finna pick. On 420, I literally was my homeboy literally had Good Kid, Mad City on vinyl, my nigga. I literally played Good Kid, Mad City on vinyl. I respect.
It didn't feel like 420.
It was on first.
I know, no, I'm saying like in general, like it felt like just day in general. It didn't feel like it, but that's me.
I literally have respect for him. I lost respect for him with this beef, but not to the point where I'm not gonna listen to him. It's just like I never looked at Kendrick or had Kendrick on the pedestal that a lot of people do. Oh. However, it's just when I say lost a little respect, because I'm still trying to figure out what his goal is. What is the end game?
We're not gonna find out.
I know. So until then, I'm just confused about why he would do this.
Everybody's confused.
Like, why would you do this? I just know. I don't understand. No one has an answer.
We won't know until he drops.
Okay.
So I'll say. We
talked about We Don't Trust You already.
We just mentioned it.
No, I'm saying the last episode of Hot Sauce.
Oh, yeah, my bad. We still don't trust you.
We still don't trust you. I didn't like it.
You like it? Even though we gave up. Do you like Hendrix?
This is my thing, and I do fuck with that.
All right, gotcha.
I already have an issue with the amount of music that is being put in my face at all times. Mm-hmm. I don't have time to sit there and listen to all this shit. I listen to We Don't Trust You front to back. I enjoyed that shit. I'm still going back and finding new things and songs that I love from that album. I don't have time to process We Still Don't Trust You. I just don't.
I got time to process everything because I love new releases, and especially if it's my favorite artist. I'll process it quick and I'll go back.
Do you think I listen to Chris Brown Deluxe?
No.
I listen to Freak, cause that was the song, bro. I'm trying to. I just, honestly, and I've said this before, I didn't listen to 11:11 like that when it dropped because I wasn't in a stage to listen to no music like that. I was going through some emotional times. I wasn't trying to hear that shit. And that's my favorite artist. I'm just going through 11:11 really, like Feel Something is one of my favorite songs right now, but that's a song that was on the original album that I just discovered.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, bro, and that's what I'm saying. So I'm going to listen to it, but bro. Now I did listen to certain songs, of course. Thanks to social media, kind of like what are the bangers that people like.
Right.
All to myself, that shit is fucking a banger because I never thought I needed. The trio of the Isleys, Ron Isley, goddamn Drake. I mean, not Drake. Oops. Weeknd. Oh, sorry. Because any other time that would have been Drake.
That would have been true though.
It
probably would have been Drake.
But the Weeknd did his thing. I mean, the Weeknd sings.
He lied though about saying that was his last feature. He lied about that. He lied about that shit.
Let me tell you something. That song right there.
God, when that Ron Isley shit flickered, I was just like, okay.
Bruh. Yeah, that was fire. I appreciated that song. I listened to it, and I think this is why I had trouble catching on to it because I listened in order like I'm supposed to, and it just was starting off. That wasn't my vibe.
Were you listening that night?
Yeah, I
figured that because I get why because again I don't know what's going to happen as well. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't trust you too. So I remember when I first listened to it, like I said, it was that night, sitting, chilling, listening to music, and then I'm listening to it, I was like, okay, because I heard the sample like a few days before,
right.
So I was like, okay, and by the time I got to like the third or fourth track, it was like, oh, okay, I see where we're going. So it was like when it got to closer to the end, or like midway through, was kind of the vibes. Not close to the end, but like midway through, like the vibes going up and down. Because I wasn't expecting it to go the Hendrix 2 route. But then I don't know, maybe it's just me loving music, being able to listen and adjust quick. But like I was able to adjust by the time I got to the middle end. It was like, okay, I see where it's going. And so when it got to the end, when it got to the mixtape portion, it kind of threw me off for a second because the vibe switched up completely. Right. But the thing was, it was the same vibe from We Don't Trust You. However, it sounded like more old throwaways of future records. So it was like, I was like, okay.
It was interesting. Like I said, it's a few songs I like. I do appreciate. I like the fact that he did still give people some lit music at the end, like the little added part.
The best thing though about it though is we still don't trust you. That's music for the girls and music for the lovers and the sneaky links. A lot of them songs. Oh, you don't feel like
I don't care. I don't care. I mean,
you don't have a boo summer?
No.
You're not real love this summer?
No, nigga.
Damn.
What you talking about, nigga? I'm a hot girl.
Oh, you a thought? Okay.
Duh.
Damn. Okay.
Need the thoughts of myself.
Meanwhile, she knows making TikToks.
I'm not approaching you.
All right. So after everything transpired during the weekend, that before we go, R.P. Rico Wade. R.P.
to someone apparently very influential in the Atlanta music scene.
Damn. I was not expecting this from. I was not expecting this from Smuffy.
I don't know who that man is. Rest in peace to him though.
Pull me up.
I mean, I don't.
You from the A? How you not know who Rico Wade is?
Again.
Damn.
Maybe I'm not in those rooms. I don't know.
Damn, bro, that's tragic, bro.
I guess. I mean,
but yes,
again, it's not like I'm not losing sleep.
I know, but he is the main one who is part of. He plays an important role in the Atlanta scene. He plays an important role with the Dungeon Family. He plays an important role with hip hop.
Hip hop, Dungeon Family, Outkast, them niggas. Music that I wasn't listening to. I'm so tired of explaining that shit. So yes, rest in peace. Like apparently, again, he was a influential person in the music industry.
This is me finding this out in real time from a real Atlanta nigga.
I mean, it is what it is. Honestly,
that's crazy.
I can't control what I grew up listening to. It's not my fault. My mom only had the radio on R&B and gospel music. Like, I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't fault you because that's the majority of regular consumers who don't really follow rap like that. So it's not personal. But anywho, let's get to this Drake portion. So over during the time when
we still want to talk about this AI shit. Just talk about it. Just talk about it.
I am.
You feel some type of way about it.
Yes, I do. But anyways, over that weekend when We Still Don't Trust You dropped on that Saturday, I do remember an AI, not AI, but like a leaked.
We don't trust you no more.
Drake dropped his diss track, but it leaked in a way where it left a lot of confusion because people didn't know if it was AI or not. Me personally, at first, I didn't really know if it was real or not because I do know AI is prevalent. But after a while, and also after a very important clip, a clip from New Warrior Mark that came out that referenced some of the lyrics that were said in the raps, that's when I was like, okay, I believe it. Now I will say, Push-Ups is good, it's solid. The right punch that Drake needed to get at not only Kendrick but everybody. It was a quick little 1-2 for everybody, but his main opponent really was Kendrick. And so after that, that's when Ross dropped immediately afterwards. And he dropped this Champagne Poetry and this Drake. That one was very fucking hilarious. Called him a white boy. Again, that shit was hilarious.
I don't.
It's because he's trolling. It's trolling. He's trolling. That's why. And their beef is personal. Like at this point, this whole beef that was supposed to be strictly between Drake and Kendrick just turned to Drake versus the world. Because not only that, Kanye got this shit, and that shit was very.
Because niggas is clicking up.
That and
I'm about to click. I'm about to click up on this shit. I'm about to click. Bruh, Drake, like, stop playing with me. OVO over everything, bitch. I'll never step foot in another fucking Wingstop ever again, fat bitch. Disrespectful ass bitch. I'm just saying, bro, don't play with Drake. All your fire songs, okay, I'm not gonna say all your fire songs, but majority of your fire songs have Drake on it. Like, you do have some cold ass songs without Drake. I do respect you as with the music you used to make or whatever, but nigga, come on, bro. Don't disrespect. And then you talk about his body. You talk about his body surgery. Like, come on, Rick. Did you get body surgery as well?
Do I need to tell you exactly where Rick Ross was at around the time when Drake came out? Do I need to say that? Because around the time where Drake was bubbling and when he first came out, it's between Deeper Than Rap, Teflon Don, God Forgives That All.
Right.
He was on fire.
Did not.
And the issue with that is motherfuckers want to say.
I never said.
I know.
Drake put Ross on or anything like that.
Some other motherfuckers.
Some people say that, but
they're wrong.
People, again, you have to understand we are on the internet with people that are 18 years old.
That's true.
So in their mind, they don't know fucking Teflon Don.
Niggas is slow as hell.
I wouldn't call them slow, but it's just like we do have to understand it is a different gap in age when it comes to music.
Nah, you're right though. We gotta remember that.
Because even with me, like we just talked about, even with me, you would have expected me to know who that is, like Dungeon Family, or like that wasn't a part of my music history.
No, I'm just saying that.
I'm
just saying that because, you know, as fellow creators that are making their way in the Atlanta scene, that's probably one of the few things that we, even if you might not know the person is, you need to at least do some type of research. You don't got. I'm not saying you got like him or anything like that or follow, but like you know and respect it, then you just know.
I do a lot more than just music. So.
I'm aware. No, I'm just saying like in general, like with Atlanta music, I'm saying, but I get it though. I get it. But yeah,
if I have questions, I ask DJ Pretty Boy Sam.
Ain't Kodak.
I don't know Kodak.
I know Kodak. I know Kodak. Shout out to Big Homie House. But yeah. Then after that, Drake dropped that bullshit called Tailor-Made, where he just used AI to use Tupac and Snoop's voice as AI to intimidate Kendrick, which was at first I will say, I respect the only thing I respect out of this is Drake actually keeping his foot.
I'm just looking.
What I respect about it is Drake he's staying in battle. He's keeping his foot on his enemy's neck, and he's shooting and responding. That's the only part.
As he was going to do, as niggas stated multiple times.
I'm saying he did what he's supposed to do. When
Drake is ready to respond, he will respond. The nigga was busy. He got off tour, and now he did what he had to do. I don't care about y'all talking about it's an excuse. He was on fucking tour. The nigga was on tour.
He still could have responded.
He did respond. Y'all not finna give him no time frame. Cause the same niggas talking about it took him too long to respond. Don't let Kendrick not respond for 6 fucking months.
So
I don't try to hear that shit. Kendrick's not busy. Drake was fucking busy.
He's making an album.
Kendrick is not making shit.
There is a rumor going around.
Okay, we're doing rumors. Oh wow.
See? This is what I was talking about earlier, niggas. Moving the goalposts.
You're moving it.
You are moving the goalposts. I'm seeing it in real time.
Okay, well, I got a goalpost for you to fucking move. Deeper Than Rap, feel like that nigga Drake did some genius shit with the story because y'all who hate Drake allegedly now, but love Kendrick. Always talk about how Kendrick is a storyteller, and that's literally what this song that Drake did. He basically not Push Ups, but the AI song.
There was no story about it.
Bruh, I haven't even explained. Drake told a story.
He didn't tell no story though.
Bruh, you're not gonna interrupt me, motherfucker. I'm gonna say what I say. Cause I have thought about this shit, and you get to talk all the goddamn time.
No, I don't.
This nigga Drake did what Kendrick does. Kendrick has multiple songs where he's speaking from different personalities, telling a story that's happening. The story that Drake was telling is about the disappointment of 2 people that allegedly Kendrick respects, selling their perspective, and then Drake coming in and telling his part of the story from his own perspective. That was a story that was built in the terms of how a Kendrick song would have been built. And niggas missed that whole fucking point, bro. Like, this nigga Tupac is telling this nigga he is disappointing this nigga. Like, Snoop is saying, like, nigga, get your shit together. Like, it's a story, bro.
It's It's not a story. He's using that shit as bait to get him to respond. That's not a story. That's not a story.
Man.
Now, what you say, when I think about it, it makes sense. You use it from that perspective, but it's fucking corny. It's goofy as hell. You didn't properly try to even sound like Pop. You didn't even do the Hennessy and Enemies shit. You just added Pac's voice and just used your own cadence. Like, you and Snoop. And the fact that you did it, you used Snoop as AI, after you just had that nigga on your album for all the dogs. That's kind of crazy.
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, he was on Four Dogs. He's on BARK Radio. To which I wish for all the dogs he should have kept that theme.
Nigga, what's on top of the house? Oh, really? nah, exactly. That shit fine. What's on the top of the house? Roof. What's at the top of your mouth? Roof. What's babe name? Roof. Bruh.
But it's like I said, I never was the one who said I didn't like Four.
Oh, I know. You're one of the few people that publicly expressed that you actually really.
Bro, to be honest, bro, like I get why people might not like most of Drake's most recent stuff. Me personally, I like it because he rapping way better on that shit.
Well,
although to me personally, yes, from rapping.
No, I'm saying he's rapping better. I mean, more. Okay, so the issue with the Lil Yachty reference track. Mm-hmm. My nigga, I'm listening to all the parties.
Do you even know?
Listen. Okay, no, I don't. I'm listening to all the parties.
Yeah.
The first person that does the hook is Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Why would I not believe that Chief Keef wrote that? The hook. Drake does the same hook. You see what I'm saying? Like Chief Keef does that shit. Like,
yeah.
Drake don't know shit about no addies in college and life. Like, even though he pretends like he likes college girls and shit, but it's like, nigga, used to be a smarty, now she popping addies. Like, Chief Keef wrote that.
Yeah, he wrote that.
I don't care. They made the song together. Right. It's Drake's song. Drake added his flair to it. Just like Chief Keef did that shit. Then Drake come on singing that shit. Used to be a smarty, now she wanna study. Like, he made that shit his own. That's why we love Drake as an artist, because that nigga has his own sauce. Right. Don't care about the reference track. Niggas do that shit all the time. I literally be in the studio all the fucking time. I could be listed as a writer or a nigga songs because I've added 2 lines. Like, nigga will be like, bro, I need something to go to rhyme with this or some shit that go with this. And I'll say that shit, oh, bet. Like, come on, bro. That's how the game goes. So for niggas out there acting green like they don't understand, pisses me off.
I mean, at this point, when it comes to Drake, it's like, it's expected. I was never mad. It's like, after that, like, again, after that whole shit with Quentin Miller, it's like, it's just, who the fuck cares?
Oh, boy.
I'm not saying it's not a problem, but, no.
Quentin Miller.
No. This is what it is. But yeah, I just think, oh yeah, today, I heard Tupac's estate. It said Drake told Drake, they sent him a cease and desist, told him he gotta take it down or they're gonna sue him.
Which is cute.
So it's like,
I mean, who cares? Like, take it down, we heard this shit.
He ain't put it on streaming though. I said he didn't put it on streaming. But it's like, it still was offensive. Like the song was corny, it was goofy as hell.
I'm not gonna listen to it.
But I will say this, me personally, the more that's gone on during this whole entire time, I'm actually happy Kendrick didn't respond. I'm actually glad that he did not conform to what everybody else is doing, and he's gonna respond at his own time. Now whether or not this shit's good or not, I just hope it's very good. Because again, I will say from a non-biased stand.
Keep moving, bro. Kendrick has time, he don't have to respond. Same niggas that said that shit up, same niggas that was pressuring Drake.
All right, anywho.
Drake fans literally was
saying
Drake don't have to respond. He's like, yes, the fuck he does. Yes, he does. Nah, that bitch has to respond because the bitch nigga Kendrick haven't responded with his own song at all. So Drake done responded with 2 fucking songs on his own.
Don't see the bias, right?
It's no fucking bias.
They're acting biased.
What the fuck did Lotto say? Get in the booth, bitch. Get in the booth, bitch. Because she rapped it. Get in the fucking booth, Kendrick. Get in the booth.
What does Lotto have to do with this, bro? We gonna toss it to you, Sammy.
Man.
I know you want to talk about this.
Niggas need to just hug, bro. Niggas don't hug and make up no more. Like, why are you fighting? Nah, bro, see that shit, bro. And niggas like entertained by that shit. And it's just like, bro, y'all want to see fights? Watch Haney and Garcia, dog. Like,
watch Chris Brown and Quavo.
I'm not going there. I can't. I don't have the mental capacity. Again, I'm tired. I love Chris Brown. I love Quavo. I don't want them niggas beefing. Like, this shit is draining for a music fan of people that are in this shit. Like, y'all are laughing and thinking this shit's funny because y'all only like one of the persons or something like that. Like, no, this is deeper for me. Dude, I don't need Chris Brown and Quavo fucking beefing like this. This shit is sounding like it's gonna go dangerous. Like, Chris Brown is a whole ass blood. Like, let's be clear. This nigga Quavo is from the north side, so he ain't a gangster, but he hangs with gangsters. However, them gangsters couldn't keep Takeoff alive, so I mean, I'm really not trusting his. All I know is Chris Brown got gangsters, and I'm scared for Quavo or Chris, either way, because somebody's gonna get fucking hurt. And it's all over some fucking pussy? Come on, is it that good, Jesse? I mean, you ain't never had carrot cake or Saweetie, but too deep? I thought we get deep on here.
Okay.
Like you doing that pussy.
This nigga.
Oh, no Diddy, right? Because you said take the gold.
We're talking about women.
Well, you said take the gold.
We're talking about women.
I know, but you just said some pause shit.
I don't think about that shit when you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So pause to you.
That throat dude be, not you.
Okay, no Diddy to that.
Diddy. Speaking of Diddy. Woo. Boy. Megan the Stallion.
The floor is yours, brother.
It's under fire.
The floor is yours.
Megan Thee Stallion is under fire from the community because she's being sued by her homosexual cameraman because she allegedly made him watch her have sex on the backseat of a car with a woman. Now, I don't know much about sexual assault. But I just kind of feel like I feel like you have to be doing something. I mean, she made you watch, I guess. I mean, she was paying you for your services, not saying she's your owner, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like people on the internet are trying to make it more serious than it is. And again, that's what the goalpost movement, because we got a whole portion of people that are like, oh, Megan is like Megan Diddy, like Megan like Diddy.
That's weird.
It's like,
That's weird.
It's kind of like y'all were just waiting. Y'all wanted that to be true because y'all feel some type of way about her and Tori's situation. That shit's weird. But at the same time, it's the people that's also like, you gotta protect the victims and yada yada yada. And then it poses a question like, is this person actually a victim of sexual abuse? Because it's about people gotta learn how to take their feelings out of what is real and what the law says, because he wasn't forced to do anything sexually. She didn't make him stay in a vehicle, I'm assuming. I mean, if you was uncomfortable, you could have left. Knowing that you was gonna fuck your money up kept you from not leaving.
Did you hear about the other news of why it may have happened? Because how when he got let go, apparently they're saying that he was giving information to Nicki about her. I don't know.
LOL. Nah, I haven't heard that, but again, I would not be surprised.
I just saw it.
Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't put it past super freaky grandma.
Damn, it's gonna be all that.
That's her name because she came from my girl. Your 40 plus ass came from my 24-year-old girl, and I don't like that shit. Grow the fuck up. But we're not talking about her today. She did drop a remix though for the Club with a remix with 3 of my favorite people: Travis Scott, Chris Brown, and Sexy Red. And Sexy dropped the ball. I ain't like the Sexy part, but I mean, watching this in real time. Yeah, he probably. It's crazy because he loves new music, but that's one song he don't listen to. Anyway, Sexy was asked very last minute to jump on this song. Travis and Chris was already on it.
All right.
The rumor in the street is it was supposed to be Ice Spice, but when Cardi tricked Ice Spice into posting the picture of Ice Spice and Cardi,
did she trick her?
Ice Spice posted a picture of her and Cardi, and Nicki was like pissed off by that. So Nicki asked Sexy Red to be on the remix. Sexy said,
I don't know enough about that. Bro.
Sexy said, I'm only gonna do the remix if it's a video. And she was like, girl, I'm on tour. Ain't no fucking video. But it's like a Grammy winner. She probably said 2 Grammy winners. Like Grammy winners and Billboard charter #1s and shit. So Sexy got on that shit. She sent her verse in. Her and Nicki did a little tag team. Chris Brown come on that bitch like, I just fucked a bitch on OnlyFans. I hope that I don't get caught. Hey. And then some other shit. Like, he fine. Travis was fine. But Travis said some crazy ass shit and the gays is loving it. And that's crazy to me.
Did he say something like how NLE did?
Nah, his line, he had it's like, can you twerk? Can you squirt? Can you twerk? Can you squirt?
Okay.
And
I see where they had going.
Yeah, and I was like, that's crazy. But it was like the last part of his verse. He was like, can you squirt? Can you squirt? And then it loop into the chorus of fuck the club up. Can you twerk? Can you squirt? The song is good though.
I heard a snippet of it.
Fuck the club up, always been my shit. But anyway, back to Meg. If you did that shit, Meg, hey, I don't know. Apologize. Like, I'm not seeing the Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see it.
And people's weird. People's mad weird. Niggas have been wanting Meg to fail ever since the Tory Lanez situation, and I don't understand.
Niggas, it's just weird. So it's like, the only thing I have to say about it is very, very great. Now, whether or not it's true or not, we don't really know. We don't know at all. But the only thing I can say is if you have followed Meg, I'm talking about before the shooting.
Right. I'm not saying she ain't denying.
I'm not saying it's real. I'm not saying it's real. I'm not saying she did do it or she didn't do it. But if you followed her during her come up and seen how she was in the party scene, then it's like,
you talking about that freak shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, big old.
But then again, it's like, as long as there's consent involved, like there's no, do what you do. Do what you do. But also at the same time, if somebody claims that they're uncomfortable, then who are you to dispute that? What they say? If someone's not uncomfortable,
no, because pause, and that's the same shit that go back to Quiet on the set. Were you uncomfortable in that moment, or were you uncomfortable after you grew and thought about what was happening? It's not the same thing, because the assault or whatever happens in that moment. But
they're not aware of it though. They might not be aware of it until after.
No, not aware. You're in this situation. I'm saying if you don't feel uncomfortable then, I'm not saying you can't grow and feel uncomfortable later, but it's just that is the issue.
But the thing is, it could be a delayed response though.
Take away everything you said yourself. Bro, if I fucking touch your dick right now, you're gonna fucking feel uncomfortable today. Right now, in this moment, and you're gonna fucking tell me
right now. What are you talking? Dog, what?
Nigga.
That was left field, my boy.
We're talking left field shit.
I know. But I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If I do that shit and you don't say shit today, but then a month later you like, hey, bro, that time when you touched my dick, it made me feel uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, but you said that now. In the moment, you didn't say shit.
But here's the thing. That sounds like you're victim blaming, though.
Bruh,
it don't matter if somebody said you can't respond now, the next day, or a few months later. Bruh, it sounds like you're victim blaming.
Bruh.
It don't matter if somebody responds late. If they feel like they were violated, they were violated. How can you just dispute that?
That's the same.
How can you dispute that somebody was violated? That don't make sense.
I'm not disputing that. I'm talking about that person. That's the shit. Like, nigga, you have to understand that if somebody feels like they were in a bad situation, they feel uncomfortable, you have to speak up in that moment.
So
especially in a situation.
So why does it sound like you're saying why are you saying that it's a bad for them to speak up after the fact, even if they didn't feel like speaking up and then they just double back? Like, why is that an issue? I don't get that.
It's only an issue when it comes to law because niggas have to understand that in order for shit to happen law wise, you have to go through trial. You have to convince the jury. After being on a jury, I'm like, you have to have evidence and shit, and certain shit come into play. Like, if you don't report some shit, you reported some shit that happened 2 years ago, bro. Now they're gonna pull up all this other shit, and it doesn't negate what may have happened. Right. But we talking the law.
Right.
2 years, 2 years later, well, why you didn't say nothing then? How do I know what you're saying isn't because apparently we found out you just recently got fired by her. And so now it's like, it's giving revenge, like, you salty, blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, these are things that they're gonna bring into court. Right. Like, so it's like, I'm on the law wise. Again, I not victim blaming. I'm not victim blaming a nigga that had to watch some bitches fuck, bro. That's not sexual assault to me. I don't know, bro. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know.
I ain't got much to say about that shit.
Exactly, because you know you can't talk shit.
Well, I always try to make sure when it comes to that topic, you know, you gotta leave room for everything, bro.
I was about to say, for that politically correct shit.
Alright, bro.
Yeah,
what else you want to talk about? You want to talk about
that's it.
Man TikTok?
Nope.
Alright, so hey, we had a great episode today of Hot Sauce Podcast where things are hot and spicy. Nigga, clip a lot of this shit up and put it on the social medias and shit so we can share it around.
Here you go.
I need all the homies, all the hip hop homies, to take a look at this shit. Let me know what y'all think.
Here you go.
Follow myself, follow Sam, follow our Hot Sauce Pod Twitter page and IG page.
I'll send me social like because that's what I do.
Follow all of us, Just JT. Follow all of our pages,
Hot
Just
Sauce,
JT.
Hot Sauce Pod,
Twitter, IG.
17. Hot Sauce Pod 17 on IG.
Hold on.
Right.
Let's make sure we have it correct.
On Twitter is
Hot Sauce Pod 17 on IG.
Yeah, Hot Sauce Pod on Twitter. Nigga,
yes.
I know the fucking socials. I make the socials.
Okay.
What the fuck you mean? Anyway, holla at y'all. See y'all next time.
Peace.